Generally speaking, we tend to see economic conditions align fairly closely with apartment market fundamentals, but of course there are always exceptions, and surprisingly, Reno is one of them. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics from MPF Research. I'm Jay Parsons with your update on the biggest little city in the world. If you didn't have the data in front of you, most of us would probably guess that the Reno apartment market was in pretty weak shape. And that would be a very rational conclusion because we all know the big troubles that the Nevada economy and single-family housing market have faced in recent years. But surprisingly, the Reno apartment market is in pretty good shape. Let's start with occupancy. The left end of this chart won't surprise you. Occupancy was in bad shape at the end of 2009, right around 90%. But then we saw some strong upward momentum. Occupancy has jumped 450 basis points over the past 3 years, and the rate has come in around 94-95% in the past couple years, 94.8 as of Q4, right in line with the US average. Now let's compare Reno to Las Vegas. And in Vegas, occupancy has climbed only 190 basis points over the past 3 years, and the rate remained in terrible shape at the end of 2012 at just 90.9%. And how about rents? And the data shows that the story is really not too bad. In fact, we actually saw a little bit of pop at the end of 2012. Annual rent growth measured 3.4% as of Q4. That was 40 basis points better than the US average. But there has been a good bit of fluctuation here, as you might expect, and the market did see some sharp cuts during the recession. So not great, but Reno does again compare favorably to Las Vegas. Vegas had seen even bigger cuts in the recession, and it was still cutting in 2012. Rents down 1.7% in 2012. That was the worst in the nation. So why is Reno standing above Las Vegas? And there are a few reasons why. One is we've starting to see a little more economic momentum in Reno compared to Vegas. In 2012, Reno's employment base grew a respectable 1.5%. In Vegas, just 0.8%. But both lost a huge number of jobs during the recession, and both have a long way to go to reach recovery. But one way Reno is perhaps a little bit helped compared to Vegas is that key leisure hospitality services industry, which of course includes gambling and the casino industry, is not quite as big of a piece of the economy in Reno as compared to Vegas. And of course, that segment has been hard hit over the past few years due to the economic downturn. But there's another reason that's perhaps even more important, and that's this. Las Vegas has added a ton of new housing inventory over the past decade. That's apartments and single-family homes. So when the economy went south, Vegas found itself with a huge overstock of homes, apartments, and single-family, and it's just going to take a long time to work through that. But that's not been as much of an issue in Reno. There just hasn't been a whole lot of residential construction over the past decade, and so we don't have a lot of vacancies now to work back through. So what does that mean for 2013 and beyond? Well, remember, we are comparing Reno to Las Vegas, and pretty much any metro is going to look good standing next to Vegas. The truth is that Reno's economy is still in very weak shape, and the single-family market is in a big hole, and that likely is going to mean a bumpy road for the apartment market. We certainly don't expect to see Reno sustaining occupancy around 95% and rent growth around 3% annually, but the general trend should still remain upward, but probably not at that degree. And that wraps us up for Reno. So until next time, for Apartment Market Dynamics and MPF Research, I'm Jay Parsons. Thank you for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with NPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, MPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.